I Am Number 4. I Am Number 4 is a movie based on a book written by two authors under the pen name Pattacus Lore. I Am Number 4. Alright, pretty much I was sitting at home and I saw a preview for this movie and I was like, okay, this looks awesome. And then I saw Michael Bay was producing it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to read the book first to see if he ruins this. So I went and read the book. The book was awesome. So I was ready. I went and saw the movie in theaters. Not at matinee price because I'm dumb. And then it starts out. And it starts out in like this jungle. Just at the very beginning of the book. You know. Number 3 is passed out. And his protector, his Capian, is sitting in the bed. And all of a sudden he hears the door. It goes. And he's like, oh, crap. He gets up and he grabs his knife. I didn't know why it like activated when he picked it up. I thought it was just a knife, but I guess it has some kind of power that I didn't know about because they didn't say anything in the book about it. Anyway, he gets up and he opens the door and there's nothing there. He's like, alright, this is cool. This is nice, slow, tense, slow burn. You're like, alright, they're out there. It's going down. And then it goes down. Like, he shuts the door and then boom! Something takes him out of the room. And then it's like, okay, yeah, he's dead. Anyway, number 3, like, jumps out of the bed and he starts running. And it's awesome. It's like he's on steroids and he's running and he's flipping and running into trees and doing backflips and all kinds of gymnastics crap. And he's running through the woods. He does like this flying squirrel thing off the freaking cliff and lands. And all of a sudden, bam! The Mogadorian grabs him by the neck and he's like, yeah, you're gonna die. So he grabs this knife and is like, whoosh. Let's have a small moment of silence for the unnamed number 3. So, there is going to be a lot of spoilers in this because I don't care, okay? Basically, this is about aliens hiding on Earth because their planet was almost completely destroyed by this evil race of evil, like, gigantic aliens. They're like 8 foot tall. They're called Mogadorians, and they kind of look like the vampires from 30 Days of Night, but that doesn't really matter because they're awesome in this movie. And, yeah, they want to kill them all because they want to finish the job. They know that if they don't kill them, they can come back and, you know, check this out. There were 10 of them sent to Earth to hide and train and become awesome, you know, super roided up freaking alien superhero things that could save the planet and rejuvenate their race and that kind of crap. And it's like 1 through 10. The first 3 died. I'm sorry, they're dead. 3 died at the very beginning. This story is about number 4 trying to find the rest and, you know, surviving with his protector Henry, played by Timothy Olyphant, and he's awesome in this movie. They're down in Miami. Number 4 is on a jet ski, you know. And all this is going down, and that's pretty cool. And then all of a sudden he does his backflip that almost nobody could ever do ever. And he looks like some kind of Abercrombie model, but I don't really care because Alex Pettyfer was actually pretty good in other movies. And then this girl's like, yeah, I want some of that. You're not from around here, and blah 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 blah, and you're so awesome, and blah. He's like, I don't know anything about constellations. I was like, oh god, this is kind of cheesy. And it was kind of cheesy. Like, some of the acting in it was kind of cheesy because there aren't, like, one of the girls from Glee's in this movie, and so the girl who plays Styx, I have no idea if she's hot, but I have no idea who she is. Timothy Olyphant's cool. Kevin Durand plays the main Mogadorian that's going after everybody. And he's on some kind of mission quest, grabbing their necklaces and stuff because they don't wear necklaces. I don't know where that came from, but he always plays a douchebag and everything, and he plays a really, like, 8 foot tall douchebag in this book, in movie. He didn't play in the book. I can tell you that right now. And all of a sudden, it goes. His leg. He gets his 3rd scar. Now that means that number 3 died. and the scar goes, and it looks cool in the water, and it starts lighting up just like it did in the book, and it burns, and he's like, ah, ah! It's like some invisible shark is attacking him out of the water. The girl's freaking out, she runs, and he's laying there all spazzing out on the freaking ground, and it's like, oh god, my leg, and then everybody's calling him a freak and everything. They're not even trying to help him, he's just, you know what I mean? And then, anyway, that happens, and then Henry finds him, and Henry's his protector, just like 3's protector at the very beginning. And he finds him passed out on the beach. He's passed out, he gets up. He's like, "Did anybody see you?" He's like, "No." Total lie. Anyway, they gotta leave. They burn everything about themselves. Anyway, they move to Paradise, Ohio. Yeah. He doesn't want to be there he doesn't want to be there. Because he wouldn't pick where they were going to go, but that's, you know, book details. And, like, the Bernie Kosar poster, that was cool, it's in there. And then when Bernie Kosar, he gets the dog, and it's like the cutest dog in the world, and I was like, alright, that's awesome, that's pretty cool, that's close. But, did you notice, at the very beginning, the gecko that got into the truck? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. If you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. Number 4 is like, maybe I should go to school. And Henry's like, no, we're not going to do that. So what happens? 4 goes to school. He's like, I know how to blend in, and he puts a hood on. I was like, what are you, a Sith Lord? What's going on here? Anyway, you know, he puts his hood on, they go into school. And of course, what happens? He gets noticed. Yeah, not cool. Mark James is a very interesting character in this book, because, well, yeah, he starts out like a total douchebag, and then at the very end he redeems himself. But he's played by what's his name? I don't remember his name now. Jake Abel. Yeah, Jake Abel, cool actor, and I think he's gonna be the next big thing. Like, I think he's a really good actor, and these like young adult movies that he's in are just like the first step to the next level, because he's really good. Like at the end of Percy Jackson movie, and he's all evil and stuff. That's awesome, and his role is just going to be even better in the second one. But anyway, let's keep going. We got the chick from the blonde, not the stupid blonde chick from Glee, but the other blonde chick from Glee. Okay, she's cool. She plays Sarah Hart. Like the town photographer, yeah, which she owns this role in this movie. She's like all over this character. She's got the perfect amount of shy and the perfect amount of sweet and the perfect amount of awesome. She's exactly like Sarah Hart from the book. She's a really good actress. Just like not expecting that. But anyway, that happened, and then they meet and they talk and blah 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 blah, and Jake Abel, Mark James, he notices, and if you read the book, you know that they were together in the book, and then they broke up, and all this blah blah blah. And then, check this out, number 4 meets Sam, his best friend. Sam is so cool in this movie. He's not as cool in the book. He's way nerdier in the book, like extremely nerdier in the book. But in this movie, he's actually a really cool character. Okay. So now let's get back into the story, because you know about the characters now, you know what's going to happen. And you know, it follows the book so well. Henry dies a really awesome badass death, and it's just so cool. And Henry like gets a shotgun and he's shooting the crap out of this Mogadorian, and it was like, that's awesome. Why did they have to kill Henry in the first book? I love Henry. Why did they have to kill Henry? Oh, why do they always have to kill my favorite characters? Oh, that always sucks. They always kill my favorite characters. But anyway, that happens, and then the Mogadorians are right on the trail. You know, they're right on that trail. And then the FBI, the police, are everybody there after John, and John Smith is number 4's name in the book, because he needed an identity. So yeah. And then they're at the school, and then they're all fighting, you know. And then here comes 6. And she comes in and she just lays waste to all these dudes. She's kicking total ass. It's going down. It's like boom, boom. She's beating people up and grabbing knives and slamming people and turning invisible. That's awesome. And then number 4 is like, who are you? She goes, I'm number 6. And then the Bernie Kosar scene. And Bernie finally becomes the Chimera. And he comes in and he's slamming things around. And John looks at it and he was like, yeah. It's going down. This is awesome. But they never explained 4's legacy that he had, that he can talk to animals and can read their thoughts and he can tell them what to do, you know, that kind of thing. That they didn't talk about that, but they kind of explained it with their relationship, that, you know, in the school, that whole part. They didn't show them running to the school and back and like they did in the book. But it, again, book details, but it goes down. And 6 and 4 and Sam, they all they defeat the Mogadorians that are there, and it's over, and they talk, and they're on the run now, and it's just like it ends in the book, and it's like, wow, this is over, and they did a pretty good job. That's cool. I was like, that's pretty awesome. Thumbs up to you, Hollywood. You finally made a good movie about a book. Now, if you can only work on original ideas. But, yeah, that happens, and the movie's over. It's like, I can't wait. I cannot wait for a sequel. I really liked it. I bought it on DVD. You know, I showed it to you. But yeah, I'm number 4. 2 thumbs up from this guy. I loved it. I love the book. I love the series. I have the next 2 books in the series. If you want me to do a movie review, or a review about the next 2 books, go ahead. Let my crotch know, and I'll tell you. Yeah. But, yeah, in the comment section down below, however YouTube is set up by the time this video comes out, because it changes every 5 seconds. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you thought. What you thought of my movie review. Fade it if you like it. Yeah, and I'll be back with another one. And I'm not gonna say real soon because I'm not stealing Mark Crilly's thing. But here's another thing. If you like this book, or if you want me to review the actual book, let me know. If you want me to review another movie, like about aliens, or something about another book series that you want me to do, let me know, and I will do it. Well, I'll try to do it, because I've got a lot of things to do. Like I said, I didn't tell you, because I didn't put that video up. I'm a comic artist, so doing that kind of stuff too, so yeah, this is my hobby, but let me know.